Bre'Ana Simone. Welcome to the very first episode of Heat on the Streets, where we feature some of the hottest talent from across the country, ready to tear up the street with some extreme heat. The true meaning of music is that it carries a message, with our musicians being the messenger. And so here in the Hotbox studio, we have Mr. Nicola. What's up?
What's going on?
Welcome to the studio.
Oh yeah.
Yes, tell people, who are you? Who is Nicola, the artist? Because I feel like a lot of people know you.
Yeah.
We know that. Your favorite Iota. We know. Everybody know you. But tell us, who is Nicola, the artist?
Man, Nicola, the artist. Very outgoing individual. Very, strategic musician. A lot of my arrangements with music, just very crafty. Very humble also when it comes to music. Regular Nick, arrogant it is. Just a little arrogant, you know what I mean?
At least you know.
No doubt, you feel me? Because
know.
that's how I roll, I'm very confident in music. I'm very confident in myself as a person. And I work so hard at what I do that it just, you have no choice but to, flaunt a little bit. And that's just what it is. And that is shown in my music and in my character as Nicola. Nicola, very smart individual and definitely a dope artist.
Yes, you have to be confident though, because if you don't believe in yourself, who will believe in you? You know what I mean? So you definitely have to be confident. So when did you exactly, with being a growing artist, when did you exactly decide this is what I want to do? I want to fully be an artist. I want to fully pursue music. When did you decide that, and how did you decide that?
A couple of factors. It really was looking at a lot of stuff. I was in my senior in college at Western Michigan University, and just really looking at the opportunity in life after. I was majoring in marketing, and I really wasn't figuring out what do I want to do with marketing. I didn't know. I said, what's better than marketing yourself? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Entertainment. Everyone always told me my calling in life would be something with comedy or acting, because I always been considered a character, which I am. You know what I mean? I take it in stride.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But with music,
accept it.
I just accept it for sure. With music, it's like it gives me a voice. It gives me opportunity to stand on my own, do something that I never did before, and actually be good at it. I feel so good when I do music. When I write music, I'm taking road trips. I'm talking about from Miami to Michigan, from Michigan to Kansas, from Baltimore to Atlanta. So while I'm on these long road trips, I'm writing music, and I just love the way music sounds. And I felt like, you know what, I'm good at this, yo. Like, I need people to see it. I feel like I had an image, I had a reputation, I have the popularity, I have the connects. Might as well give it a shot, and it's been nothing short of greatness and success for me ever since I chose this path.
Absolutely. So with being a musician, I mean, how do you balance it all? You're a father.
Mm-hmm. How
do you balance being a musician, going from different states, different road trips? How do you balance it all?
First, it's all about God. It's all about what God's plan is. Ultimately, at the end of the day, whatever God has designed for you, He's going to make sure that the path is clear enough for you to make sure you can get through to whatever you have to do. A lot of things that I have done, I prayed about it. And my first big break came in Baltimore when I took a road trip. And I asked God, I said, look, check me out. So I talk to God, be like, hey, yo, check me out.
Right.
So it's like,
feel him how you feel.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I told him, if you're leading me to this place, please let me come out victorious. And victorious doesn't mean allow me to be successful in every field,
mm-hmm.
but ultimately let me learn from this experience. Let me grow from this experience. Let me understand it to the point where I can take this message or take this and grow and enhance it and incorporate it in my lifestyle. But He blessed me even more by allowing me to win a showcase, and put me in those positions. So I knew from that point on, I said, I have to find a way to balance everything, and that's just what it came down to. Speaking with the mother of my children, like allowing them to understand, like, this is what we do. The good thing about it is my daughter-in-law does music too, so we both can share that same situation. Yeah. We both understand each other, so she understands the situation just like I understand hers. She's out in Cali working with Sony, so she's doing her thing. Me, I'm working with Epic, you know what I'm saying, and working with people out in Jacksonville and Atlanta. So we're both doing a lot of major things, and when you have so many people who do believe in you, it gets to the point where a lot of stuff is acceptable. Mm-hmm. Being away from your children, it does become acceptable because people know the bigger picture.
Right.
My children is very young. It's not like it's some vital points right now where it's like, oh, they got to start high school, or they got to go to college. And it ain't that. We got a long road ahead of us when it comes to raising children and being in our families' lives and things like that. Music to me, you know, some of the best artists been in the game for 10 years. You know,
Right.
you look at the Drakes, you look at the Chris Browns, the Trey Songz, Rihanna's. They've been in the league for about 10 years. So I give myself a 10-year step. My daughter will be 14 in 10 years. By that time, I feel I'll be well into the music and a little bit more seasoned, into the point where it'll be more of a pilot, you know what I'm saying? Just like autopilot type thing. Like the money will make itself, the music will make itself. It won't take too much on me as
Right.
a person. So
what kind of music do you actually, what kind of messages do you try to portray in your music?
okay, so with me, the music I make is a cross genre between trap R&B, regular R&B. We're trying to bring that R&B back, the R&B feel. The message I sing about is, it's not necessarily about love making, but it is sex oriented gear, but it's fun. It's the light part of sex, and it's the light part of partying and having fun. There's nothing derogative. I'm not talking about anything that's demeaning to women or disrespecting or degrading to anyone. I'm not talking about anything of that nature, but ultimately the message is positive and it is fun. It's fun music that I think could become timeless at the end of the day.
Awesome. So I know you have some recent projects. Where can people find you for your recent projects to make sure that they're connected, they stay tuned, they see what's coming next? Where can they find you at?
Okay, so Nick_Lavelle on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, SoundCloud. That's where you can literally download all my music from Apple Music, iTunes, any music platform there is, any major one, Tidal, Google Play. No matter if you got an Android or you got an iPhone, you can get to the music.
Okay.
Either way it goes. I also have a CD or EP that I just dropped called the Nick Lavelle Experience, and the Nick Lavelle Experience is like one of my most dope EPs that I put out. This is my second EP following the one I dropped earlier last year called Just a Little Arrogance. But yeah, you can definitely get these songs straight off Apple Music and iTunes.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your second EP. That is all the time we have here in the studio. I want to thank our guest, Nick Lavelle, for joining us in the studio. Always remember, be honest, be humble, be you. I'm Bre'Ana Simone.
And always remember, be honest, be humble, be you.